Sri Krishna says, I will appear the way you want me to appear. So howsoever men seek me, whichever way a person seeks Sri Krishna, even so do I respond to them. I respond to them exactly in the way they want me to show them, me in that way. So if you want me to appear like an average human being who has nothing to do, absolutely a down-to-earth kind of a human being, he says, you look at me like that, I am going to appear exactly like that. I am not going to do anything to change your way of thinking. So if somebody wants to see me as a divinity, see me as a divinity. Then as a divinity I will appear for you. So, for all men follow my path in every way. My path is already defined. I am the master of this universe as well as I am the smallest ant on this universe as well. I am in everything, remember this. If I am in everything, you are actually following my path, isn't it? So this path which is defined by me. But it is left to you, your mind and your intellect. You have to decide what you want to see me as. So see me the way you want yourself to see me. So if you look at me as an Ishta, Ishta means your personal God, then I will appear as a personal God. You want to see me as an average human being, I will appear as an average human being. This is what he means. So we move to the next verse now. So we are doing chapter 4, verse 12 from the Bhagavad Gita. In this world of human beings, men seeking the fruition of their activities worship the gods, for success born of action follows quickly. This sentence is literally like a powder keg, It is literally having a very huge dynamite stick or something like that. You don't know what this verse is all about. It looks so simple. In this verse, Sri Krishna is telling us, human beings, in the world of human beings. What is the world of human beings? The world of human beings is a created world. The human beings world is a created world. There is no such thing. It is a chimera. It's definitely what is called as an illusion. Illusion, the world itself is illusory. So in the world of human beings, men seeking fruition of their activities. Now any man who wants some fruition of the activity. So let us say a person says, I want to earn money. So he is seeking fruition of his activity. He wants to work for money. Some person says, I want to get married to have a happy married life. Many people marry for having a happy married life. So they are doing an activity which is supposedly, it is supposed to lead them to a happy matrimony. Happy. A person says, I want to eat this ice cream or this food because I want to feel happy. I will get satiated. I will feel happy after eating this lovely food. That is the end result of it. So he says, everybody, the whole world full of human beings is seeking fruition of their activity. Remember these words, seeking fruition. So a person says, I want to go to America. I want to go to Japan. I want to go to China. Is he seeking something? Of course. I want to become a prime minister. I want to become a president. Is he seeking something? Yes. So every action that he does, he is attributing it to what he is seeking. There is something which he is seeking. So he is having what is called in his own way fruition of those activities. So a man says, today's day and age, now a person is married. There is a husband and wife. Now this husband and wife are planning to have a child. Are they seeking fruition? 100%. So what do all these people? I have given you so many examples. What do all these people do? Every person, they worship the God. So what do? They go and worship the God. Which God? Some God who is going to fulfill their wishes. So they go to different gods. So in India, we have different gods for different activities. So you have a God who is called your own Ishta. Ishta means my personal God. Then you have a family God. Now family God is who? A family God is my parents have been worshipping this God. Then you have a Gav Devi. A Gav means village, Devi means goddess. So goddess of the village or God of the village. So they have a village God. So what do? So they worship this village God. Then they have a God of the city. So they go and worship the city God. Then they have God of that particular country. So they go and worship that particular God. Now what do? They go to this God and they say, this is my wish, I want to have something. Okay, so I am a village goddess and you are coming to me because you want a child. Okay, fine. Somebody will say, you want a job, so you have come to me. So because you want a job, you have come to me. That is why I have to give you that job. So another God will say, okay, you have come to me for marriage. So I will give you marriage. Now you may think this is only related to India. Sorry, it is not just related to India. Let me give you an understanding that the whole world is driven like this. You see, you are born without any religion or anything like that. You are born as a child. Okay? But immediately after your birth, you are given the religion of your parents. Right? Now your parents already have some system of rituals or something like that. So when you were born, was there a ritual conducted or no? 100%. Either baptism is there or this is there or that is there. I don't know what all different activities. Naming ceremonies are there. And you may say that there are people who have no religion and they don't have any. I'm sorry, who told you that? Do they have rituals for that also? A naming ceremony for a child where they call all their friends and relatives and everybody, but they don't have a God's image over there. Doesn't matter. That is also a belief system. Please remember this. They believe no God, but they believe that they have to perform a ritual, a ceremony for doing something. Even in marriage, when people say we don't want to get married with any God or anybody like that, are you getting married in a specific manner? Of course, you are going to somebody who is going to solemnize your marriage. Some person who will say, okay, henceforth your husband and wife, you may kiss the bride or something like that. Do they say or no? So there is some person there who is going to sign all your documentation and say, oh, now you are married. Is that so? So everywhere there is a God. this fellow whom you think is going to sign your documentation is also God. Alright, please understand. You may not call him God, you may call him some priest or maybe some fellow from the government. Without his signature, your marriage is invalid. Do you get what I am saying? So that is why he is God. Without that God's signature, no marriage will happen. Same way, if you go to any city anywhere in the world, don't you think that there is a God over there also? Huh? You go to Lourdes, there is a God over there. You go to Jerusalem, there is a church over there. You go to any country in the world. Huh? You go to, let us say, Turkey, Istanbul. You think Istanbul doesn't have mosques and all that? It has churches also, it has mosques also. So there is a person who is ruling that place. Here, you may say, I am from New York City. Okay, I am from California. So what is the big deal? Before you landed in that place, there was already a church existing. There was already some kind of a worship happening. You know, in Arizona or some place, there is a Devil's Tower, they call it. One very funny looking building is there. Okay, natural building. Everybody, all these red Indians, they go over there and perform all kinds of action. You think that is not there? So every person in this world does that kind of a thing. Every place has a God. Some super boss is there. So everybody takes their wishes and say, please, please God, I want to do this, I want that. They go with wishes. So Sri Krishna is saying, in the world of human beings, so there are human beings, men who are seeking fruition of their activities. Anybody who wants to gain something in this world, go and worship the gods. And they will attain success in that. Krishna is saying that God is going to give you success. So if you ask for something, let us say there is a Sai Baba, Sai Baba of Shirdi is there. I think the whole place is flocking to this Sai Baba of Shirdi because Shirdi Sai Baba is literally sitting, he's like a person who is sitting with a pen over there saying sanction, 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 sanction. Everything is sanctioned in this world. You want a baby? Sanctioned. You want marriage? Sanctioned. And he keeps on doing that. So there are lots of these saints and stuff like that. People keep on going and literally hounding their lives, saying that, please give me this, please give me that. They go to Balaji's temple in Tirupati or Chilkur Balaji in Hyderabad somewhere and they will say, oh, I want visa for America. And Balaji will say, okay, you will get the Balaji's visa for America. And you get visa, sanctioned. Get it? So Sri Krishna is telling us this verse. In this verse he says, you go and bow down to these gods because you have a certain desire in this world. Got it? I am going to do the next verse also, if you don't mind. I hope you all don't mind. Today is my day, that is why I have to do. Okay, so we are doing Bhagavad Gita chapter 4 verse 13. The four orders of the society, Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudras, were created by me, classifying them according to the gunas predominant in each and appropriating corresponding duties to them. Though the originator of this creation, know me, the immortal Lord, to be a non-doer. Now, this is a very dangerous verse because here there is a mention of the four varnas of the society. That means the Brahmanas, the Kshatriyas, the Vaishyas and the Shudras are mentioned. And Sri Krishna says, I have created them. Now when somebody takes this verse at the face value, it appears very derogatory for all the socialist people in this world. All the socialist people think there should be only one class and category of people. No workers, nobody, everybody should be the boss. You are the creator of your own destiny, so you can do whatever. But sorry, I'll make you understand a little bit of how this world works. In this world, suppose you are a dog lover. Okay? And you want a particular kind of a dog. Do you want that pure breed or do you want some dog from the roadside, a pariah? Ask yourself this question. You want a Dalmatian? You want a Doberman? You want some Mastiff? You want some Chihuahua if you want? Now think about it. You are very specific in what you want, isn't it? Now if I am a dog breeder, can I take my pure breed and breed it with some local dog from outside on the roadside? Will you buy that dog from me? No. You don't want to buy that dog. You want a pure breed because you know the pure breed is specific for your requirement. So all those idiots in this world who believe that it's okay, all are well, all same category, they themselves will not want to eat noodles from the roadside. They don't want dogs from the roadside. Will you go and eat the pig which is rolling around in the dirt outside? No, you want to go and buy it from most of these big superstores. Huh? Do you get what I am saying? Why are you so brand conscious? Every person is brand conscious. The same person who is fighting for all these great stuff in the world, no plastics, no this, no that, he will come driving a car. He will travel by plane. Some Nobel Prize winner, some woman who is some girl who is there, she travels by plane from one end of the world to the other end of the world, from this end to that end, from that end to that end, giving speeches after speeches after speeches, responsible for so much of carbon problems in this world. But hypocrisy grants us that you are free to make a big speech, but you are free to wear polyester clothes. You are supposed to wear polyester clothes. Your shoes are made by Nike or some such kind of a company, and you are flying airplanes. You are being received at the airport. Even that plaque that you are holding in your hand which says, we give you this great certificate, is made of plastic. So this hypocrisy exists in this world. You want pure breeds. You want pure stuff in this world. Even the rice you want to eat, or even that noodle you want to eat, or even the pasta you want to eat, it has to come from a specific place and a specific country. The cheese has to be made like this. What are you talking about? The whole world has been created in classes for this reason. Think about the King of England. The King of England is there. Now the King of England is married to somebody from the royal family itself. So it is like you are getting married inside that pure breed. You know the pure breed. Pure breed. So the children that will come out of it are going to be pure bred only. Now, you go and marry somebody from some country and some place where don't even know where they come from. So what happens after that? First and foremost, the person has no manners because nobody taught them how to live like a queen. Do you get the point? Nobody has any clue. So they behave like a commoner. I want to understand this from you all. If your president keeps on making this kind of errors, or the prime minister keeps on doing this kind of things, he is not seen in the right kind of people, and he is eating from wherever he feels like and doing whatever he feels like, will you like it? For your pure breed, you have some Malamut or something like that, some great, maybe Great Dane. Okay? You are having a Great Dane and you are going to give him your rasam rice, sambar rice you are eating, sambar and rasam are some food from here, or you are giving dal rice to that person. How can you do that? This is not correct. That dog is supposed to eat like a dog, like big, great Dane. And you are giving him like a poor Dane, from roadside. You can't do this. So Krishna defined these 4 castes for this reason. There was a very big error in this world which happened many, many years ago. A great sage, he married below his caste, below his dignity, and brought this whole world down. So if you are from a particular society, you want specific things in your life, isn't it? Very specific. So then what makes you think that this world has not been designed by God in a particular manner? You think some socialist God was there to design this world? No. It's not like that. Specific things for specific purpose. I can't have eyes in my foot. Tomorrow I will have a pig's eye put over there. Is that okay with you? No, it doesn't look nice. I want a human eye only. So if you are born as a particular person, that particular thing only suits your purpose, not something else from some other place. It's the same thing goes for food also. You are a Chinese, you are used to eating noodles and rice cakes and stuff like that, and tomorrow you start eating pasta and nasta and all those kind of things. It is not going to go with you. Your height is only so much, your color is so and so, and tomorrow you are eating something else, it doesn't go with you. Similarly, the same thing goes for not only food, clothes habits, the way of living and everything. He's defined it. Sri Krishna says these words, I have made this. 4 orders of the society were created by me. They have been created by Krishna, classifying men according to the gunas predominant in each and appropriating corresponding duties to them. So a kingly person is supposed to live like a king. Got the answer? Live like a king, rule like a king, behave like a king. A Kshatriya, a fighting man, a person who goes for wars and stuff like that, Kshatriya. But in today's day and age, I will change the whole thing and tell you how this works. A Kshatriya in ancient times was supposed to fight for his country, whatever that he wants to. And he was supposed to live like a soldier. Similarly, a Vaishya was a businessman, a person who earned money by selling something, doing transaction, traders or farmers or something like that. So these guys are supposed to work like a farmer or like a trader. And the last one was called Shudra. He was supposed to be a worker class. Now, let us try to understand if a worker class can become something else. Tomorrow, you are a worker ant or a worker bee. And you decide for yourself that I want to become the queen bee. You really think you are fit for queen bee's job? No. You have to be born as a queen bee. You have to be in that category of queen bee. The nature follows a course. The queen ant is a queen ant, and by the time she mates with that whoever that idiot is, she's going to kill him. Same thing goes for the bee also. Queen bee, she doesn't allow her husband to live. He's only served his purpose by one small act of his. After that, she'll make nice mincemeat of it and eat him up. Think about it like that. The rule is there. for every category in this world, even for the plants that you eat. If you are a herbivorous creature, like vegetarian or something like that, don't you think that there is a specific way of doing things? Yeah. Now, if there is a palak means spinach, okay, and there is a rose plant, you think I can mix these two around and create some rosy spinach or something like that? I can't. No, I have a rosy spinach. It smells very nice. No, that category is one category. It cannot be mixed with another. So the nature itself is like that. Tomorrow the sun says, I am only going to spew water. So every time he blows his mouth, water comes out of it. Is that okay with you? No, you will not like it. And the ocean becomes fiery. That also is not okay with you. When it is not okay with you for the nature, what makes you think that this nature has not defined you? So your category is already defined. And Sri Krishna says, it is depending on the gunas. So I have given you certain gunas, and those gunas define the way you are supposed to be. So don't keep on thinking that I am like this and I am like that. You should understand who you are. So every category has been defined already. So it is not some Brahman, Shudra and all that. So today's day, Brahmans are considered. Where are the Brahmans? Brahman is an enlightened person, knower of Brahmanyana. Do you find any people with halos roaming around on their head somewhere? Oh, I don't see anybody in this world who is having a halo. If you can see, please let me know if you know somebody like that. It doesn't work like that. So no Brahmans, I can't have any guy with Brahmanyana working in this world. So that is out. So that one category is finished and gone. Second category is called the Kshatriyas. Kshatriyas are what? They are the rulers. Who is the ruler in your country? Your president, your prime minister, this is the ruler. Then there are army people, there is a commander, there is a general, this is the ruler. Now you may say, I don't give a damn to them, but sorry, do you have a boss in your organization? Yeah, you have a CEO. He's a ruler of your life. And if you have a wife who is telling you what to do and what not to do, you go, you come, you sit, you go cook, you do this, take the dog out, take this thing. Well, she is the ruler then. You are nobody then. You are a worker. Likewise, it is defined. There is a ruler. He is a Kshatriya. So from the actions, see what Krishna says. I have defined them as per their gunas. Which guna is predominant? That guna defines who you are. So now you decide for yourself which category you fall under. So one, are you a Brahman? Out of question. That is Brahmanyana. That is not there anywhere. Even if you know the great internet and Google and WhatsApp and what is that? Chat GPT also, you are not a Brahmanyani. Out of question. Number two, are you the ruler in your life? Or everybody, pushes you under your feet, under their feet. Everybody literally treats you like dirt. So you don't fall under Kshatriya category also. If you are some great sheikh, Warren Buffett of this world, or maybe President or Narendra Modi, then you are a Kshatriya. But Narendra Modi is not Kshatriya. Of course he is a Kshatriya, he is a leader. The second one is that. Third one is called anybody who does transactions. Transactions, give and take, money, this, that, all those things. How many people are there in this world? I think half of the world is selling something. So let us consider them as Vaishyas, and the rest of the world, those who perform tasks for somebody else. Do this and you have to do it. Do that and you have to do that. So wherever, whether in the company, whether at home, whether outside, anywhere in the world where you are performing tasks because you are in that category, you are considered as the last category. Alright? So decide for yourself where you are. And Sri Krishna says, I have defined it this way. not any other way. So the originator of this creation, know me, the immortal Lord, or be a non-doer. So who does this work in these people? The gunas are doing. Remember the verse where he says gunas work within the gunas. So this work is done by the gunas, the way they are. So if there is a lazy bone in this group, the lazy one, I don't know what to do. I am very late. I will join tomorrow. They are lazy. What is definition over here of the lazy? Tamoguna. So which category do they fall under? Decide for yourself. If you are a lazy bone, if you don't want to do any work, if you are really, not up to the mark and you feel that this is the worst thing on planet Earth, why am I listening to all this crap and all these things, then you come from the last category. So Sri Krishna has said, and by the way, you are not the doer. The doer is that guna inside of you. The guna is not going to allow you to get up also. Why does your eyes close when you want to get up early in the morning? Have you ever thought of that? You want to get up in the morning. Your alarm is set for 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. And you want to get up. And the alarm is going tring, tring, tring all the time. Your eyelids are not even opening. They are saying, I don't want to open. I don't want to open. And then slowly, you make efforts to, what is the time? 4 o'clock. This is not the time to wake up. You'll shut the alarm off. But there is another alarm which you have set for 4:30. Poor you. So 4:30 alarm goes on. My goodness, why do I have to do this today? And today is Guru Purnima. Okay. So what happens? You have set alarm from 3:30 onwards, 3:30, 4 o'clock, 4:30, 4:45, 5 o'clock, 5:15, 5:30. You must have set at least 10 alarms because Guruji will come to me. He'll ask me, why have you not got up? So better to have so many alarms, At least for some alarm I will get up. But the tamoguna is there. You are like this. You feel you don't want to go anywhere. So like that. So it's a joke. Just think how it is. It plays in your life. And Sri Krishna says, it's the gunas which is making you like this. Alright? So we will stop over here and we will do the rest of it tomorrow.